Thank you for watching ccpoe.tv, a service of Cullman County Schools. Now, live from Wallace State College in Hanceville, this is the Cullman County Basketball Tournament.
We are back here inside of Tom Drake Coliseum on the campus of Wallace State Community College, getting you ready for the nightcap, the varsity boys action. Number 6 seed Holly Pond Broncos taking on the number 3 seed Hanceville Bulldogs. My name is Adam McKinnon. We're here with CCBOE TV. I'm joined by Danny Weaver, Daniel Wakefield, and Nate Ayers. Gentlemen, how are y'all?
Doing well tonight. Good to be here.
We appreciate having you on, Mr. Wakefield and Dr. Ayers. We appreciate you joining us again. It's been a night full of Broncos, and so Dr. Ayers has stayed with us for a while. I also work at Holly Pond. I'm the assistant principal for the K-8, so watched a lot of these Holly Pond games. I haven't seen much of Hanceville, though, so Mr. Wakefield, tell us a little bit about them.
We have a team that has very balanced scoring. We don't have one star. I feel like we play good defense. We rebound well. Overall, have an athletic team. But we have a team, anybody out here can score 20, and that could be our leading scorer. I think our leading scorer is somewhere around 10 or 11, and I think that's number 4, Carson Garrett. And I think his season highs against Fairview, he scored 24.
So Daniel mentioned, and he coached at Hanceville, and I feel like this has been a staple since he's been there, and now that Steven's there, is really good defensive basketball teams. You mentioned the team being good defensively, and I feel like that's been a common thing since Coach Wakefield was there.
Yeah, and I was thinking something about Stephen Chandler. He's one of the – he may be the only coach on the boys' side that's been to the Final Four.
I would think so. I don't think
Coach Wilby,
actually.
Did Coach Wilby was Sparkman?
Back at Sparkman.
Okay.
He did.
Oh, he actually made the championship game. And we have to go way back, I think 1996 or 7. I think he made the championship game.
So you've got 2 guys that have been there, you know?
That's right.
And one that coached the other one.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, and it's always – back when I was coaching with Coach Wilby, it's an interesting thing because Hanceville knows what Coach wants to do on offense so much.
And
they really do.
Nate, talking about Holly Pond, I know Wakefield talks about kind of their high scores. What are some things that the Broncos do well?
We're going to have to shoot it well off the ball tonight. Sawyer Olinger has been playing great as of late. Big turnover right there.
It was good opening possession by Hanceville. They had some good ball movement. J.T. Davis hit a 3, get a turnover on the press, and now a 2-point basket by number 23, Noah Jones.
Yeah, we're going to have to rebound well, and we can't do what we're doing right now and turn it over.
Another turnover by Holly Pond.
Yeah, that's 2 turnovers.
That's a walk.
A big part of Hanceville's offense is their defense and this full-court pressure that you see. On nights, we can generate turnovers. We usually score 60 or 70. And nights where a team get us in a half-court game, sometimes we struggle to score.
Yeah, it was good hustle by Garrett there to get on the ground after a loose ball, and I think it was Braxton Broad actually with a heads-up play to call a timeout to save possession.
And another thing tonight about our team, we have a senior-laden team. We have 8 seniors, so that's always good in the county tournament. They know it's their last time, so you feel like you get their best game and their best effort.
And we're polar opposite. We have 1.
Right.
Yeah, super.
You got a good one, though.
He is a good one. Colin's a good ball player.
I didn't expect Hanceville to come out with that much pressure. We talked about how they played 1-3-1 in the first matchup a lot. Yep. I really didn't expect to see the 5 up front pressure that they showed.
Well, and that's something that typically we've done. And really, you talk about Stevens' tenure. He loves that full-court pressure, kind of like Arkansas used to do back 30 years ago, just pressure the entire game.
Hanceville active on the offensive glass here on this possession.
Does Stevens still do the CEO chain, the chief energy officer?
He does.
I thought that was a pretty cool thing he started last year.
Yeah, he has some really good motivational tactics like that he uses.
Hanceville with an early 5-0 lead, a minute and a half into the game.
Now this right here is hard to score against. Willoughby's got that matchup zone, and when he gets that going, If you can't get in the middle of it, you're going to have a hard time getting a shot.
Yeah, the biggest thing for Holly Pond right now is to stay poised and not get rattled early.
Yeah, Coach Willoughby with his hands on his hips. I know he hates when somebody catches on the wing and they allow a middle drive. He's constantly preaching no middle drives, no middle drives.
That's
Number 23, Noah Jones, got into the middle.
That matchup zone, matchup zone's not going to do very well.
Yeah, that's the other part. I mentioned how Steven knows what he wants to do on offense, but he also knows the matchup zone and probably how to attack it better than a lot of coaches do.
Well, he knows what used to make Coach Willoughby mad.
Sure.
There's certain things you want to do against it that it can help you have success.
Full court pressure again from Hanceville.
Oh, got to get it across.
They've been able to keep the ball out of Colin Brown's hands.
Oh, he just flipped it up. Got bailed out.
Good call.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, that's a good early foul on Carson because if you can get him in foul trouble early.
Absolutely. If you're Holly Pond, you would love to see number 4 on the bench most of the night.
100%.
So in the past couple years, I've been seeing a lot of this.
Has Willoughby always done this?
No, he is not. There were times I remember him doing it, but that's not been an always thing. No.
Looks like we're going to swap basketballs. I wonder if we're playing with the girls.
Surely not.
Oh, my goodness.
We might want to keep that out there.
Are you kidding me? That's 100% what happened.
Oh, man.
We must like shooting the girls' ball then.
The game's about to change.
Yeah. Look, Colin left it short.
Missed the free throw short.
They got the girl one.
Wow.
Hanceville leads 7-1, 2 minutes into the game. Tip, Boston comes up with it.
Pretty good defense.
It looks like they're going to let Boston bring it up a lot tonight.
Slipped out of his hand.
It's going to go
With a
jump
quick
and
jump ball.
stay here.
Continuing the trend of blowing the whistle pretty quick.
Yeah, they're not going to wait on it.
I think Coach Willoughby's going to try to run that guy backside block and get a layup right here.
Yeah, number 2, Boston Gibbs, is taught to backdoor right here if he feels like he's being overplayed. And it looks like a good – yep, there he goes.
Willoughby disappointed with that.
One thing the Hanceville pressure does is kind of take Holly Pond out of what they want to do. I know Coach Willoughby likes to get a post touch as many possessions as possible, but when there's extreme pressure,
it's hard to get into that Princeton offense. The game slowed down the last minute. The pace right now is more for Holly Pond than it is for us.
Rims
nice
out.
Jump shot by Broad there, but wouldn't fall.
And they're looking to get to Colin, and he gets a foul.
Good call.
Nate, talking about top 5 shoe game, I really like JT Davis, number 2 for the Bulldogs. I like those. They're a little wild.
I'm going to be honest with you. Kind of gives me a headache.
You know, that's
I'm more
the trend.
Stevens shoes.
Stevens
like
got the
Stevens
shoes.
shoe game.
Yeah.
The trend of tennis shoes has changed. So I've been out of this 6 years. We used to buy team shoes. Everybody wore black shoes and white shoes.
We talked about that.
And
what are we talking about
It's different now. You got a guy on Holly Pond with purple shoes. It's definitely changed a lot.
Like you said, even with the coach and Steven over there with some –
yeah, Steven's got the flair.
With some purple.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I can tell you I never coached in a pair of Nike Hot Tops.
Coach Willoughby in the traditional loafers.
That's right. That's right.
Going black tie tonight.
Number 10 checks in for the Bulldogs. That's Peyton Twilley. He's a junior.
Just straight man-to-man now from Hanceville. Going to get into a little bit of that Princeton offense. Looking for back doors and post touches anytime you can. Looks like he had an opportunity to hit Albright that time. Nice little
good cut.
Pass and cut from Ryan.
finish.
Good
That's
job.
going to be 2
That's the
on
second
Garrett.
Big
foul
call,
on
big call.
Carson, so you've almost got to pull him. We've played 3 minutes, and he has 2.
That was a tough call there.
And Chandler sends number 20 to the scores table. That is Eli Clements.
Eli Clements, I believe, first year at Hanceville, transferred
right.
from Good Hope.
Yeah, former Raider. And Carson's going to come out with his 2 fouls, and we'll
Picked
see
up
him
Eli
sit for a little while.
in the portal back in the spring. Yeah.
Oh, the portal.
Now, Eli, he has a motor. I watched him last year, and, he'll get after it.
Effort will not be a problem with him at all.
No.
Oh,
Not a ball screen.
Got
Get an illegal
offensive
screen
foul.
from Clements there.
They've got that matchup zone going right now.
Yeah, and Holly Pond's 2 fouls away from shooting
That's right.
with the new rule change here.
Yeah, next one they'll be.
yeah, but the next
Oh,
bonus.
that was the 4th. I looked earlier,
Yeah.
so 1 away, yeah. Cade's got the seal on the block, but
I
they're
feel
not
like-
getting it to him.
Yeah, they're playing behind him. They're giving him the post up there.
Yeah.
Colin
Nice
Brown goes in
footwork
and
there
draws
by
the
Brown.
foul.
Holly Pond going to be in the bonus for the
Yeah.
rest of this first quarter.
That's very big, and Willoughby notices that already, and he'll take advantage of that.
Yeah, you're in the double bonus with 4:20 left. You're going to shoot quite a few free throws probably the next 4.5 minutes.
Brown
Gotta hit
rims
him, though.
out. 1 for 3 at the
Yeah,
line here in
Collins
the
1
early
for
going.
3.
I don't think we've scored since we changed the basketball. I think we need to bring the girls' ball back.
Brown gets the second one to fall. Hanceville playing a lot of players. Broad, the only original starter still in the game.
Three-pointer rebounded by Gibbs. Kicks to Sawyer.
One thing that Hanceville won't get
There's a shot.
with Carson out of the game. He has a lot of second chance opportunities.
Good
Boston
job,
Gibbs
Boston.
comes up
Hustle
with
there.
it, and they're going to be
Great
fouling.
job.
Boston's going to the line. Stephen Chandler does not agree with the foul calls right now on the count.
I think he probably had some beef on that one. Not
Yeah.
on the foul itself, but, on Boston previously.
I was fixed to say you had a lot of contact from Boston before that.
We talked about the change to the foul rules earlier and what it does for different teams. Hanceville extended, playing pressure defense, full court picking up. Holly Pond's a little more conservative. Here you are early in the game.
No
Holly
doubt.
Pond at the line.
It can play in a favor of the team depending on the style you play.
Sure. Yeah, I was
Got
gonna
a
say.
good call. Right now, that getting everyone back, making sure they don't give anything easy is working for Holly
tough
Pond.
break
Although that's
there.
a tough turnover.
Yeah, that was not a turnover you want to see if you're Holly Pond. And now Hanceville does not have a starter on the floor, correct?
That's correct.
So they're 10 guys in.
Everybody out.
I think
that
that time
started the
Brown
game.
might have got his foot stepped on by his teammate, just trying to go back to receive an inbound pass. And
A little bit of bad luck from
Yeah.
Holly Pond right there.
That one rims out, but Clements comes down with
good
it.
hustle there by
Clements with a
Clements.
3 rebound. Cade.
Oh, you don't want to foul 94 feet from the floor.
Oh! Collins going to the
Oh.
rim. Oh, nice look, and we're going to get
Yeah,
a
we're going to get an
charge.
offensive foul call.
Yeah. Pretty easy call there.
Yeah, I agree with the call. Good job by Drake Bentley.
That was a great look by Colin. The pass there was incredible, but
Jump stop.
yep.
Yeah, he was
Hit it
going a
over.
little too fast to really do anything else, even though it was after the pass.
Yep. Hanceville got to solve this matchup zone on this possession. Try to get it inside, get a drive.
That's a good cut. Double dribble.
Double dribble, and that's a turnover.
Good defense by Holly Pond. Last 3 or 4 minutes after a rough first minute. Penetrated at that time.
That's that
nice
same
look.
cut that they missed just a minute ago.
Yeah, that's where that matchup zone, sometimes you lose matchups and you'll give up.
Hanceville's still bringing a lot of pressure. And that's going to go foul, so Collins going to the line.
They're going to have to back off slightly with the reaching. That's where you have to adjust to how the officials are calling the game.
I mean, you look at the count, and Steven's telling them it's 7-1, but my goodness, Hanceville's being so much more aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, if Hanceville's fouled 7 times, just about all of them have been out in open court somewhere. They haven't been around the basket.
But here's the thing, too, guys. Like, Hanceville's area, everybody does that. And Holly Pond's area, nobody does that.
Right.
So it's just different basketball that they're used to.
Yep.
And the games are called so differently away from here.
Oh, you're 100% right. Depending on where you are and the crew you have, you get a completely different game.
And this crew has called, this is their 4th game of the night.
Yeah.
Have they called every game tonight?
Yeah.
Called every game.
That's tough. Especially to finish with this.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're finishing with your most electric game. 10-7, Hanceville leads, 2:43 left to go in the first quarter. Good pick by Colin.
Get on the floor. Don't push
Going to get a loose ball foul there on Ryan.
Is that going to go on Ryan?
Yeah, he shoved him.
And that'll put Hanceville at the line now, I believe, also.
90 foot away.
I don't know if
Same
that's
thing
4
you were
or
talking about
5.
a while ago.
Oh, that is 5.
Yeah.
So we're going to get Ty Dunn checking into the game. He's going to pull Cade Albright.
Nate, how's Holly Pond doing in area right now?
I tell you, it's so weird. If somebody would check and see how Coach Tomlin and the Faultville Blue Devils are doing tonight against Decatur Heritage.
That's
we
a big
can find
game
that out
for your
fast.
area.
Because
then.
if they win and we win next Monday, we're in a 3-way tie. Because we beat Decatur Heritage at Decatur Heritage, but Faultville beat us at home.
We're in a similar situation. We still got 3 area games left after last week.
Yeah. Now the girls are in a coin flip with Decatur Heritage when we meet to draw the brackets up.
Our girls are in first place, but again, we have 3 games left, so it's still up in the air.
I was really impressed with your girls against Cold Springs the other night, especially with their youth.
Very
Coach
young,
Chandler.
a lot of 9th graders, only 1 senior, no juniors. I feel like our girls are going to turn the corner in the next year or 2.
I agree.
Still have to play Cold Springs first
Yeah.
round, though.
Yep.
Coach Chandler not happy with the foul call again, but real aggressive defense from number 0, Jake Cornelius that time. I tell you, Holly Pond's been on the line and then haven't really been able to take advantage. They haven't shot a real good percentage so far.
The line, they're up right now.
Yep. That's the difference right now.
Brown gets the second to fall.
That gives Brown 5 points for the night. Nate, Decatur Heritage won 65-56.
Dadgummit. So the boys will be at Decatur Heritage. And it'll be us playing Faultville round 1.
Round 1.
Which is a tough draw.
Very tough.
Now, who did
Ryan with a
Colin
good
Brown
block
score
out.
51 against?
Colin scored 51 against West End.
Yeah.
That's who Decatur Heritage will play. So fun fact, Carson Ryan at halftime of the Decatur Heritage game hit a shot from 3-quarter court, and it was late, but it was on the tip of his fingers, and it went in, and they beat us in overtime.
Oh, well.
Yep. So now we're going to have to go up there.
1:23 to go. Hanceville leads by 3. And what's been a very long quarter with a lot of fouls.
Nice steal there by Brown.
Brown going coast to coast, still takes it in, gets the contact, and is going to go to the line. And right now he is sitting 5 of 8 from the line.
How many free throws has Holly Pond shot? Is this their
This is number
13th
10
and
just for
14th?
him.
Let's see, this will be
10
his
just for him.
10 for him? So probably 14 or 16.
16 after these two.
Unbelievable.
And Holly Pond only has free throws, no field goals.
We have
Oh,
not
wow.
hit a shot.
Did we hit one?
I don't know.
I didn't think so. I've got it all free throws.
You know, last time we did that in the first quarter, it worked out pretty well for us.
Colin gets that one to put him at 7 of 10.
Coach, I don't know if you know this or not, but when we played the Carrot Heritage there, it was 18-1 at the end of the first quarter, and we had not hit a field goal. And we
Y'all were
won by
up.
12. No,
Yep.
we were down.
Y'all were down.
18
and
to
came
1
back.
and won by 12.
Wow. Good for being on the road, especially.
Yep.
Deep 3 by number 1 off the mark. Rebound Gibbs. 55 seconds left, and Willoughby wants the last shot, I believe, or he's definitely wanting to
They
slow it
just want
down.
to slow down and get in a set, I think.
One above.
See,
They're playing behind Cade on purpose, not fronting him
Yes,
at
they
all.
are.
Coach Wakefield knows one above, dribble one.
Came back with a handoff there instead of sending him back door.
Yep.
I don't know if you know what head tap is, Adam, but that's what Coach Willoughby called there.
Great pass, Colin.
Nice
Cade
catch
goes
and
up,
finish by
and that's
Albright.
the first lead for the Broncos this game, and their first field goal.
That's a walk.
Sure is.
What grade is Albright in? He looks very young,
Cade is the
but
10th grader.
in the face.
And he's a
Yeah,
super young
he's a
10th grader.
big, strong
is.
looking kid.
Ball gets into Colin. It's a one-on-one up front. He brings it up, slows it up, gets a trap.
Oh, man.
Oh, high
Big
pass,
catch,
Fox.
box.
Nice.
Another
Back
great
to Cade,
pass.
same play.
Yes.
Cade lays that up and gets it in. And that's 14-11. Bronco lead, 2 seconds. Deep 3, missed. And your Broncos are going to lead your Bulldogs 14-11 into the first. And we're going to take a quick commercial break to show you the sponsors that are supporting CCBOE TV.
Checking in for Holly Pond, number 5, Asher Thrift.
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
And we are back live here at Tom Drake Coliseum. Dr. Ayers, check out your student section there.
I love it. I tell you, they've been so good all year. It's definitely an advantage for us when we play at home. Our kids go nuts.
They love it. Diego kind of leading that group there with Cothran and Roden and a few others. And
Diego the hype man.
he is definitely that.
So Hanceville changed up defense a little bit here, going to be in an extended zone.
I would not be surprised if we see the 1-3-1 before the night's over. Oh, that's 3 on Carson.
It's going to be 3 on Garrett, and that one
Is he
looked
okay?
like it hurt a
And
little.
an injury.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
man, I hate to see that. It don't look good.
You definitely don't want to see that. We've been fortunate this tournament with very few injuries. And Carson Garrett's going to walk off the floor. We have a great training staff here with the Encore. We're very blessed to have them.
He's
They're
holding
gonna get it.
holding his wrist. I don't know what the official saw, but he immediately motioned for the trainer.
So we've got the trainer out. They're going to take a look at Carson, and hopefully we'll get him back on the floor soon. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Checking in for Hanceville, number 20, Eli Clemens.
And we are back from our commercial break here as Carson Garrett has been taken to the locker room by trainers, and we hope that everything is well there. We know we've got great staff taking care of him, and for the Bulldog faithful, we're just hoping that Carson is okay, and we'll get an update if we can on him.
Yeah, it's a tough play. Pump fake. He went up in the air to block the shot. I mean, just
Came down hard.
it's awful.
Right on his wrist.
Boston Gibbs gets the second.
As hard as it is, now Cancel's got to put that injury out of their mind and
That's a deep three.
start playing
Missed.
better on offense.
Oh, Clements hits the floor, and Broad puts it in. And you've got Colin Brown out right now for the Broncos, which takes away some scoring and some guard play.
You got an opportunity here.
Thought he had a man deep if he wanted to let it go. He chose not to.
They double down on Cade. Deep three.
Fox for three.
Missed. Rebound.
Good job, Asher.
Asher pulls it out. Broncos retain possession. Turnover by Boston.
It's a bad foul. Such a
Loose
bad
ball
foul.
foul there by Fox Westall.
Willoughby does not like that one.
That's all.
He's fired up over that.
I love Coach Willoughby's.
Oh, I do too.
I'm a
Man, and
fan.
Coach Willoughby loves on those kids.
Great
Clements
D.
with the turnover. And Colin Brown's checking back in along with Carson Ryan. They're giving Cade that post as he rolls high there.
I don't think
Good
Cade's quite as big as his dad yet, but he's well on his way.
Yeah, he'll
Well, they
end up
got-
being there, I think.
You got Colin 2 minutes rest if you're Holly Pond. He kept the lead, so that was a successful minute 40
Stole some
seconds.
time, 100%. Speaking of Heath, shout out to him. Board Member Appreciation Month is this month. Heath is our board member at Holly Pond, so we appreciate him.
Yeah, we
Give a
definitely
shout-out
appreciate
to
Heath.
Kenny Brockman as well.
Kenny's a great guy. I love Kenny.
You'll see Kenny out officiating basketball games.
He will.
He spent a lot of time at our place this year.
He's not here tonight because he's actually calling.
Yeah.
I think a logos for it is what he told me.
So 2 fouls on Holly Pond early this quarter. We've played 2 minutes and we've got 2 fouls.
Yeah, Saul Yollinger picked up his
three
third,
on
and Coach
Sawyer.
Willoughby didn't quite
That's
get
a
him
big
out
foul.
in time, so he'll need to be careful and be smart here.
Jackson Wilkins is going to
Yeah.
get him, and he'll get his first minutes of the game, a junior guard for the Broncos.
Hanceville has not solved the matchup zone. They've got a half-court game. It's in Holly Pond's favor. If you're Holly Pond, you got to feel pretty good right now. Maybe not about the missed free throws, but that's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way.
So Ollinger will sit with number 3. He
a
and
big
Colin
foul,
Brown,
too.
both of their mothers are administrators in the Hanceville system.
Yeah.
So
I'll get in trouble if I don't mention Stacy Ollinger's name on the air tonight.
Shout out
She
to
was sitting down
Stacy.
low just a minute ago.
Boston Gibbs goes up, doesn't get anything. Cade tips that
Pull up,
around,
Cade.
gets the rebound, and goes back to Colin. Colin with an isolation on Broad, a one-on-one, step back, no shot.
nice spin
Drives,
move.
kicks.
That's a
Good
great
driving
pass.
kick.
Ryan missed. Rebound
Good
Gibbs.
job, Boston.
And he doubles.
Tough
Yeah.
break.
And that's the
Just couldn't get
fifth.
stopped.
That's the 5th turnover for the Broncos this game.
The game's kind of flipped. Early in the game, I thought Hanceville had a little more energy, but looks like Holly Pond's a little quicker to most loose balls right now.
Yeah, I commend Willoughby on that early timeout when the energy wasn't good and Hanceville was so up in your face, and the first thing he says is, "We're okay."
Yep. That's a foul.
That's going to be a foul, yeah.
Yep.
Chandler disagrees with that, but, I mean, they're all
that's
over
a foul.
Where they're calling those fouls. I mean, they've been consistent
Yeah,
all
you just have to
night.
adjust.
Yep.
It's not like they just randomly picked one out. They've
That's
been
right.
calling it fairly tight.
Boston's played a great game so far, guys.
Yeah, he has.
Several
He's actually
rebounds.
got 6 points, all on free throws. And Broad's done a pretty good job guarding Collins so far, staying in front. Clements, and they're going to get him on the charge. That's his second foul for Collin.
Now, that could be a big situation with one more. I think you
both
leave
have
him
been
with
offensive.
Both of them have been offensive.
Yep.
One of y'all mentioned a while ago he needed a jump stop. That time he tried, but he still got
Yeah,
a little
just
too
a little
deep.
late.
Got a
Yeah.
little bit of contact.
Yep.
And Collin is good about controlling his fouls. So I think Willoughby's okay with letting him play here with 2.
Good job.
Ball on the floor. Albright comes up with it.
I always felt like
Bring it
Coach
up.
Willoughby was pretty aggressive about playing players in foul trouble and trying to steal possessions. You know, if they get a possession where they're going to defense, he might get him out, but try to keep him in on offense as much
Playing
as
some chess
possible.
with it. Holly Pond leads by 2.
There it
4:08
is.
to go. Albright gets the block,
Yep.
lays it
Nice
up.
catch and finish. It was a little UCLA screen. I don't know if they necessarily screened anybody, just kind of poor communication from Hanceville.
And one thing, Hanceville either got to penetrate this zone or they've got to hit the high post. Right now, they're doing neither one. And that's a tribute to Holly Pond because they're stopping the ball. They're not letting Hanceville drive to the basket. And there it is right there, wide open.
Collin takes it up top. And turns it over. And that's
Oh,
the
it's gonna be
6th of
3
the
on
night.
Brown.
That's 3
That's a
on
bad
Collin. So
foul.
now you've got to pull him, and that changes this quarter.
That's a bad foul.
So far,
Yes,
the
it
name
was.
of this game is all about fouls. Fouls and free throw shooting and who's in foul trouble.
So Colin Brown checks out of the game with 3 fouls. And that will change the front court play a little bit for the Broncos. But Dr. Ayers, one thing that you and I have noticed watching is that the rest of this team has developed throughout the year to play a little bit without Colin at times.
Yeah, we've started to develop, started to mature a little bit. That's a great. Yeah.
Thought that was pretty good D by
I didn't
Albright
agree with that
time.
call either.
Coach Willoughby was visibly upset with Brown coming to the bench. He was always he'll coach his star players pretty hard,
Yeah.
and he doesn't mind getting on his star players when they make mental mistakes, like picking up a foul 80 feet from the basket when you're in foul trouble.
Hanceville just had another kid go back to the locker room.
Noah
saw
Douglas.
that.
11?
Noah Douglas.
Yeah, 11. It was Noah Douglas. And we don't have any update on Carson Garrett, who
Great
checked
pass.
out with a wrist injury earlier.
Nice
Oh,
look.
my gosh. Finish. Go up, Cade. Don't foul. That's
That's
so
gonna be a-
bad.
Well, he
Carry.
caught carry here.
Oh, got by with one. And even Willoughby thinks it's a foul. I don't think he's noticed it yet.
Wow.
A fan behind us is
They're going to boo this,
upset
man.
with that call.
Normally that's a student section chant. But that's a grown man.
That sounded like a grown-up.
I thought it was a foul, too.
I did too. Jackson Wilkins with the ball at the top of the key, and he's
Yeah,
going to
go
go
get a push off
offensive,
there.
and 33 sold it pretty well. Wilkins put his hand out.
Oh,
He's
and
gonna pick up
Wilkins
a
did
technical
not
foul.
do that on purpose.
It was
They're gonna
not
give
on
it a
purpose,
technical.
but is it wrong place, the wrong
Yeah,
time?
you just don't do that.
Yeah, you can't toss the ball back.
Pick the ball up and just hand it. There's no reason to do that.
So Wilkins gets a technical there as he tossed the ball back towards the referee, and it made contact with Braxton Broad.
A little bit more than made contact. Hit him right between the eyes.
And if that doesn't hit Braxton Broad, they don't call that a
No,
technical.
They may warn him for not getting it directly to the ref, but no technical.
2 technical fouls. Hammond goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Hanceville's struggling from the line in this quarter.
Yeah, it's been an odd game. The flow is
There is no
not.
flow.
Yeah, there-
Yeah,
is
there's
no
not
flow.
been any flow.
And I just got an
That's a good
official
point.
text that Carson Garrett is out for the night. He will not be
Dadgummit.
back on the floor for the Bulldogs.
That's tough. Good job, Cade.
Good strong rebound.
And then turned it over.
Could have been a foul there.
Good.
Willoughby, slow down.
Right now with Colin on the bench with 3 fouls, Holly Pond's only lost 1 point.
Right.
Success for the last 3 minutes, 2.5.
Yeah, and Willoughby really wants him to control the rest of this 2 minutes. Oh, and it's a turnover.
turnover
Broad's
out
got
there
a
at
wide
half
open
court.
lane, and he's going to finish that.
Spoke too
That's-
soon for Holly Pond.
That ties us back up at 17 all, 1:48 to go.
I'm a little surprised knowing how Coach Willoughby wants to play situations like
There it
this.
is.
That time they finally tried to throw it to him. They really haven't tried to throw it to Albright.
No,
on
and
the low
Albright's
block.
got 6 points, so it's not like he's had a bad game. He's finished well. He's made good moves around the rim, and
That's right.
He's going to be the difference in the ball game.
Yes.
With Garrett not
Yes.
being able
With
to play,
Garrett not
he's
being
gonna
there.
he's going to be the difference.
I think even if he's not trying to score, you throw it to him in the low block, and they run a lot of offense off of that.
That's right.
And what Hanceville's going to have to do, if they're going to play behind him, they better play on the low side. But
Yep.
he's going to be better with a drop step, being
Yep.
so young, than a move to the middle. Let's see if they give
Cade's
it
got
to
the
him.
seal.
They had him again.
See
Yeah,
right there. I
nothing
think
to
throwing
him.
the ball, cut, and then run your offense off of it.
And that may be something Coach Willoughby talks about at halftime. We've got to get the ball inside. They got a mismatch.
yeah, because they are not trying to front him at all. Wilkins kicks to Coach Chandler.
Yeah. Just kind of sailed one out of bounds there.
And if you're Coach Willoughby and Holly Pond, you want to buy this minute out without calling and just get by right here. Good contest by Albright.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Willoughby's not happy with the last few offensive possessions, but all things told, I'm sure
tied.
with Brown being in foul trouble, if he goes in half tied, he's probably fairly content.
They're going to gamble here. They're going to bring him back
Oh,
in.
he is going to
It's-
gamble with him.
That's what I was talking about a while ago. Dead dog going to offense, so he's going to get
He'll play him.
Brown and Ollinger back in the game, even though they're both in foul trouble.
Yeah, they both have 3
But 2 of Collins' 3 are offensive fouls.
offensive. Yep.
If you was to get a foul or an out of bounds or something, they'd come right back out going to defense. But
Colin gets to Cade, and he's trapped. Cade gets it back to Colin.
good
Great
look.
pass.
See, now he'll get
Now he'll
subs to
pull
get him
him.
right back
Yeah.
out of the game.
But that made me nervous when Colin made that dart because I thought if they take the charge, that's his 4th.
Sure.
Wilkins is going to come in, and so is Fox. They're going to pull likely Gibbs. I'm sorry, Sawyer.
No, it'd be Sawyer
and Colin.
Yep.
Gibbs misses the first.
Number 13, Jackson Wilkins. And number 10, Fox Westall.
At halftime, the first stat I want to see is Holly Pond free throw percentage. That right
I
there
don't wanna
is
see
the tell of the first half. You don't want to see.
I do not want to see that.
And Boston misses the
Gibbs
second.
misses again.
Don't slap.
He didn't look like he wanted to shoot that from the beginning.
So, Coach Wakefield, where do you think they're at? I just tallied it up. So, free throw wise, where are you thinking Holly Pond is?
Well, I'm gonna throw out 10 for 22.
They are 12 for 21.
12 for 21.
Wow.
It's a low-scoring varsity boys matchup here, too, 17-17.
Not what I expected.
Collin and Olinger check back in.
Yeah. Now they'll need to be real smart and hold it for a last shot here. Make sure nothing crazy happens. You don't want to play defense again this half.
That's right.
4 seconds to go. Boston Gibbs for 3.
Long.
Miss. That's going to be the end of the half. It is all tied up, 17-17. We are going to stay live for our cheerleader broadcast from the Hanceville cheerleaders and the Holly Pond cheerleaders as they will take the floor here very shortly.
One might be tempted to say, "Excuse me, Mr. Grill Man, there appears to be a little extra burger on my burger." You're dang right there is. Everybody goes to Milo's.
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
Better is not just a word, it's a vision. And our vision is clear and focused on you. We're helping you get better by being better every day, by seeing what's possible and making it a reality. Investing in facilities because we are fully invested in you. Updating our technology for the better and welcoming exceptional new physicians to our team. Because you get better when we get better.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Robert Adderholt has always been a fighter for the 4th District in Alabama. Some politicians seem to only want to get on TV and talk and talk. Robert chooses to do the hard work of fighting for you in Congress over sitting in a TV studio. It's why President Donald Trump gave Robert his full and total endorsement in the March 5th primary. And I agree with President Trump. We need more people like Robert in D.C.
I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Alright, y'all ready? We're gonna pull up that picture. And welcome back to Tom Drake Coliseum. Wallace State, a gracious host for the Cullman County Tournament. And we want to show you a little bit of a trifecta here. On the screen there is an older picture. I'm not going to say how old it is, Coach Wakefield, but it's got Stephen Chandler, Coach Wakefield, and Coach Willoughby all in one.
So we've got this up right now?
It's up there right now, yeah.
Okay. Well, then this is a picture. Will do. We have a picture from 2004, January, and that's me, Coach Willoughby, when I was 26 years old. I'm 46 now, so that's going back. And credit to Jake Winfrey from the Cullman Times for that picture. So
that is cool. Shout out to Jake. Really cool picture there, and just shows the history and how faithful people are and to Cullman County Schools. What a great place it is to work. What a great place it is to be. And it's a really cool picture there. So I think Courtney wanted us to give a shout out to Miss Inez.
Inez Malcolm. Yes, she's not here tonight, and we wanted to make sure we said something to her.
Yeah, where's she at? Nez, I expect better. I really expect better. I got a funny story about Nez, but we're not going to tell it on air. We'll tell it later.
One last shout out before we get back to the action is if you're at see the scores table, you've got Miss Kathy Day, and she's a first-generation bookkeeper, been a long time, keeps the regional books, keeps the Final Four books. And then down to the left, keeping Hanceville books, is her daughter Amber. And then beside Amber is her daughter Kylie. So actually a third-generation bookkeeper for Hanceville. So that's really cool to see.
All three of them. That's awesome.
And we are starting back off, all tied up, 17-17.
Oh,
and a
good
quick
Lord.
turnover. And a quick bucket.
A turnover, then a turnover.
We'll see if Hanceville plays a little less aggressive and don't put them on the line so much this half.
Yeah, and you know that Chandler and Willoughby used all of that 10 minutes to really make some adjustments and changes. And
Holly Pond went through stretches where they had a hard time scoring, so you definitely don't want to put them on the line. Well, that was Collins' first three-point attempt tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't have a field goal.
Oh. Thought that must have got him on the front.
Yeah, he's going to get the block on.
They're going to call it on Cade underneath.
Holly Pond actually only has 3 field goals. All the rest are free throws, and they were 12 for 21 in the first half.
Wow.
Kate Albright's the only person with a field goal. And that second quarter, I got a statistic from Bob Cuz that it was 6-3. Hanceville led. That was the quarter.
Very unusual varsity boys game.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a 4th grade boys game on a Saturday. Throw it in. Yep.
Foul goes on Broad there.
Well, again, it's just one thing you have to do. You have to adjust your aggressiveness when they're calling it how they're calling it tonight.
I know Colin got those 2 charged fouls earlier, but for the most part, it's hard to speed him up too much. He's very controlled.
Absolutely. No matter how fast he plays, you never feel like he's out of control.
Kate Albright goes up with his left hand, leaves it a little short. Good look.
That's a long pass.
Davis looking to drive.
Long
deep
three.
Splash.
That's a good shot. Noah Jones from deep.
Good start by Hanceville in the first minute and a half.
Yes, it is. Very similar to the start of the first quarter.
There's the run and jump. 24 just chasing Colin, trying to get it out of his hands.
Gibbs for 3, and he gets fouled on the third
shooter.
So Gibbs has been to the line a lot tonight. He has hit 5 of those, and he has missed 6 of those. He's 5 for 11 from the line.
They're going to give him another one because that old boy, 23, is still talking to him. Look at him.
So they're calling a violation.
I've never seen that.
I've never
he
seen
made
that
both,
either.
but the official did have the handout. He was calling it.
So are we getting a 4th free throw here? Or did they only call that a 2?
Well, there was a 3-point shot. He made the first 2, but if he'd have missed, he'd have got to shoot another one.
Third one.
On those
and
first
then
2.
The one he missed, he didn't talk to him.
That's right. That's right.
I've never seen that called.
And that puts Boston at 7 for 14 from the line. Got an offensive foul.
I'm not sure what.
I called it on Clements. I have no idea
I completely
what
missed
happened.
I didn't see
it. Was off ball.
Moving screen, maybe?
3 on him, too.
Clements is going to check out of the game.
Hanceville's going small. No post players in the game.
Yeah, they may not have a choice for a lot of this second half.
And if you're Cade and you get that block, they're not going to front you.
P22, UCLA. Big steal by Jake Cornelius.
Cornelius with a good steal.
We may not see P22 again after that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can do in the offense, but some of it requires your post player to get out and handle it.
That's right.
Tip.
Hanceville had better possessions coming out of the halftime than they did in this first half.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep, offensive.
Yeah, that was a good call.
And someone on the Hanceville bench has just got a technical foul.
I believe that's Clements, which will be his 4th foul because he had 3. And I bet I can guess who's going to the line here for the Broncos. I think we'll see Brown there.
I believe since he's on the bench, they'll just give it to the bench, though. I don't think it'll be to him specifically.
Okay.
And Stephen will have to sit down, I believe, if I recall correctly, because of the bench technical.
I know that's how it used to be.
There's direct and indirect technicals.
Right.
I'm not certain. I think that's considered an indirect. I don't think he loses his box.
Maybe so.
Colin goes 1 of 2 for the line. And Colin is still scoreless unless he's been to the free throw line. He has not got a bucket or any type of field goal.
Well, Hanceville definitely was taking that at the beginning of the game.
That's exactly what you were talking about, Daniel, a while ago. They play on his high side. He catches it. He can just drop step.
Yep. You better see if he's got to move to the middle first.
As a young player, that's probably going to be what he wants to do every time if you let him. So
you can use your size more going low to come in the middle.
Again, I hate to keep harping on it, but the foul shooting from Holly Pond has definitely been the difference in the game.
I guess right now it's probably right at exactly 50%.
Yeah, right at 50%. Colin is 8 for 12.
That's what I'm saying. The thing, if it were post players missing a bunch, but Brown's missed 4, Gibbs has missed 7.
Yeah.
I think Olinger might have missed a couple early in the game, maybe.
Well, it's 4.5 minutes of double bonus for Holly Pond the rest of the quarter.
Good save. Good save. Cornelius still trying to reach at that. Goes to Gibbs, and it's a turnover.
Jones with a full head of speed.
Oh, and that's going to be 4 on Sawyer.
That's a bad foul.
On the floor, but 4th foul looks like coming up.
See Fox Westall come in for Olinger.
For whatever reason, it's been a tough night foul-wise for everybody.
Yes, it has.
They fouled them, but it's just unusual to see this many fouls from your better players, too.
Yep.
Sure.
That's a good
nice
play.
drive.
That was a
finish
nice
off the glass.
That's why. That's drive by Twilly.
Peyton Twilly, yep.
And now you had to lob on that. Foul.
And Colin will be going to the line.
Oh, we're going the other way. He's going to call that on Albright.
That was bad.
That might have been the most questionable call of the night.
Yeah, I guess that's equivalent to like a moving screen, but it was a ball handoff, so I think he probably has a right to that spot because he's just handing the ball.
If we had a replay in front of us, I'd like to see that on replay.
Yes.
The official motion that he stuck his foot out, but I didn't see that at all.
Ball doesn't lie.
Ball doesn't lie.
That's right.
It's back to Broncos.
I agree with that theory, but if Albright picks up his 4th here in a minute, I'm not sure that.
And now Colin's going to go to the line. What I was afraid of there in that kind of hodgepodge of fouls was that Colin was going to pick up a 4th in that mess, and then you really change the dynamic of the game.
You have guys had Albright having a conversation with this official. On the other side, Twillity's having a conversation with that official.
Colin hits the first. That puts him 9 of 13.
It's like both coaches have kind of just accepted the tight officiating. They've stopped saying much, but the players have a lot of questions.
Get in there.
He gets the 2nd. So he is 10 of 14. Gibbs is 7 of 14, and between those two, they've shot 28 free throws.
At this point, I think either team goes to the basket, it's going to be a foul. All you need to do is drive. It's going to be a foul. Put the ball on the floor.
Just
don't
point
settle
to
for
the guy
threes.
next to it, next to the ball.
And passing around the perimeter like that plays right into the hands was matchup zone. They've got to get it in the high post or inside or dribble the ball.
Oh, he's wide open underneath.
Good steal by Fox, and back to Cornelius, and that should be backcourt, but he's going to call it tip, and jump ball goes Broncos.
Yeah, the 5-out offense gives the matchup zone a little bit of an issue on your initial matchup.
That's right.
But if you're just passing around the perimeter, it's kind of easy to pass guys off.
Yep.
Colin drives, shot, rims out.
Good job,
Jump
Ty.
shot, just couldn't get it to go.
Good job.
And Todd Dunn goes up, and he'll get 2 free throws. And Colin still without a field goal.
Ty's a hard-working kid. Always got a smile on his face.
And what grade's 24 in?
Ty is
he's a sophomore.
sophomore.
They
And
do
his
have
brother-
a young team.
His brother's a freshman, Tucker. Both are good kids.
Yeah, he's got an elbow injury right now, and I think he's going to miss baseball season too. They're both baseball kids as well. Great family. Oh, goodness.
I think somebody opened a door or something. A little breeze came in. Made that one come up short.
The draft, you say?
So Hanceville had a couple of good possessions to start the third quarter, but lately they have struggled. Last 3 or 4 possessions. Big three, though.
Big three.
Peyton Twilley with a nice catch and shoot 3 from deep there.
It's one way to beat it.
Gibbs drive.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to be
Easy
a
charge.
charge.
Yeah, that's good defense there by Twilley. I love the team defense.
Wilby said if you jump stop, it doesn't happen. that was exactly what he told Gibbs.
Been several of those tonight.
Feels like this is kind of danger zone for Holly Pond here.
Got to have a loose ball right there.
Hanceville's
What a
open to
catch.
lead to 7.
Goodness.
Holly Pond has a little bit of foul
Gracious, what a
issues.
catch.
A game like this, when you're up 30-23, 7 almost seems like 14.
Yes. And Holly Pond, like we said, they've missed 14 free throws tonight.
I think Coach Wildy feels like this is a danger time too. He's going to go with some subs, including Olinger back in with 4 fouls here late
I
in the
agree.
third.
I would do the same.
And you've got to get Colin to get a couple of baskets. He's got to get some field goals and get going more than just free throws. He hasn't gotten a rhythm at all. Hanceville continues the pressure.
That's a good play. Attack. Better pass. That gummit.
He's smart here.
Yeah. He ain't got a choice.
Colin Brown comes up with a board and
Whoa.
behind the back. Nice play by Colin to keep
very
the ball.
smooth handles. We've seen it a number of times in this game.
And that's
got to be a foul.
got to go
What
foul
are we
there.
doing?
Are you
kidding? Woo.
I think there were 2 or 3 fouls. You could have taken your pick. Right
My goodness.
And when you've been so
And then
tic-tac
they
all
didn't even call
night,
it on him. They called it on the other kid.
it was definitely on Cornelius.
No, they called it on Twilley.
I know,
Yeah.
but Cornelius was initiating all the contact.
Wow.
Ty says he didn't see anything. It looked good to him.
All
Through
right,
his
no contact.
purple-colored
All right,
glasses.
Homer.
Yeah, Ty's got 4 cameras to look at. Didn't see it on any of them.
Fox Westall going to get Olinger back out of the game.
That's pretty good.
Colin gets both of those.
Hey, putting principals on a hot mic on a game like this is a bad idea.
A little bit of passion coming out over there.
It's a bad idea.
The hardest one I've done is that championship game last year. We were playing Good Hope, and it went down literally to the wire.
Yeah, I was here with you for that one. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
The Broncos need a stop. They're down 7 with a minute left in the third. Cade's trying to pick his guy up.
He said, I'm sorry.
He said, I'm sorry if I help him up, maybe they won't call a foul.
Rebound Colin, and he's going to keep it, but he's got
God,
3
he's
guys
mugged.
on him, and he gets a foul. He's going to the line. Colin looks a little wore, you know. And
Guys, it's almost the fourth quarter, and he doesn't have a field goal.
None.
It's been a strange game in general, all the way from the officiating, and I feel like both teams are playing a little bit out of character. It's not what I expected to see from either team.
100%.
Good.
This is a big 50 seconds.
Yep.
Got a chance to cut it to 5. We'll see what Hanceville does. Do they want to hold it for one shot, or are we going to shoot it quick?
Well, we're going to jump
Seeing
into
some
press
pressure
right here.
Well, 2-2-1 pressure.
Colin's
token,
14.
maybe?
Yeah. He's 14 for
Better reverse
18.
it.
That's
Better
it right there.
reverse
If you can get a guy speed dribbling up the sideline.
Cornelius gets the baseline, and it's rejected.
Oh.
And it's going to be on Cade Albright, which I believe is his 4th.
He did get Albright. I was thinking maybe somebody bumped it from behind.
And that is Cade's 4th, and so you're going to change a guy with 4 for a guy with 4.
I thought Cage kind of just reached out and poked the ball. I don't think there was any contact.
Ty saw that one.
Ty did see that one?
Yeah, he did get that one.
On all 4 of his cameras.
Every angle. So we're going to leave Cade in, and you're putting Olinger back in. So 2 guys on the floor have 4 fouls for the Broncos. Somebody's going to foul out before the game's over.
3 guys have 4.
Albright's a young
over-under
player,
on
but you just
number
have to
of
be
guys
smart
that
here
foul
and
out.
not get a rebound and loose ball foul or something.
Something silly, yeah.
You hope Holly Pine. Well,
God, how do you call?
I was just about to say, you hope that they play slow and maybe get one, but they turn it over instead.
Gibbs, and let's see what that puts him at. He has 4.
It's a definition of calling a game tight.
They have called it tight, and you can't complain that they've been lax.
It's
at times
even.
because it's been
But
even.
it is tight.
So Gibbs has 4.
Gibbs has 4. Cade
Albright has 4. Olinger has 4. Brown has 3.
I don't think Carson is in any trouble. Ryan.
I don't either.
He gets the second of those.
And these games like this, when you're playing them, when you're coaching them, and they're calling this tight, they're not fun. I'll be honest with you. They're not fun to play in a game where
There's
you
no
shoot
rhythm.
so many free throws.
There is no rhythm. Good defense by Cornelius.
Yeah,
And great defense.
Good defense.
Don't get that shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good hustle
Great
there.
play by Keith. Oh.
Bangs it off the backboard, gets his own rebound, and goes back up. And that's going to end the third quarter. Hanceville leads 35-27.
I think Gibbs felt like he couldn't really compete for that rebound
he
right
just
there with
watched
4
him.
fouls.
We're going to take a quick commercial break before we start the fourth quarter. We are back live, and we're there at the Hanceville student section. Coach Wakefield, I think we might have got them there at the beginning.
We travel well. At home, we have a great student section. And they do a good job.
Up there is pretty good.
They do a good job of being a raucous crowd without going too far, I think.
That's what you want as an administrator.
Yeah, just a fun part of high school basketball when you get a big crowd and they do things the right way.
The energy in here is really good for this fourth quarter, that's for sure. And there's Brown. He's going to shoot his three. Leaves it a little short.
Yeah, that's the cleanest look he's had.
Yes.
That's where you want him to catch it.
Three for
Twilly lines one up.
Got it.
Wow.
Bang.
Twilly's played a great second half for Hanceville.
Is that his second three?
He's hit two threes now. He took a charge early in the third.
A couple of charges throughout the night.
Olinger drives on Broad. He doesn't have much room. And
don't foul. Don't foul.
You'd rather give it to a guard right there.
Yeah.
That's a wall. Probably a travel. So Holly Pond really needs a bucket here.
Yeah, got to have one, and couldn't even get the ball to call in the last possession. And they're rotating defenders on him. Last possession it was Noah Jones, and now it's Broad. Earlier it was Cornelius. Block. Gibbs is going to the line.
Now, is that 4 or 5?
So it depends on how they call that technical. If they didn't call it on him, it's only 4.
Yeah, I think that's going to be number 4.
And it is.
Clements is trying to get an explanation from the official.
Gibbs hits that one. And he is 8 for 15 now.
15 free throws
for Gibbs. So he's about to shoot number 16, and Brown has shot 18.
And Brown has shot 18.
34 free throws from those two players. Unbelievable.
And he hits that one.
Holly Pond in the 2-2-1 pressure now.
That's the first pressure of the night for them.
Somebody behind the ball. Stay behind the ball.
Yep, got a deep diagonal. That's the way you beat that 2-2-1.
Turnover. Colin Brown with
Holly Pond
a little
got
bit
what
of
they wanted.
Jackson Wilkins three leaves that short. Davis has got a one-on-one situation and pulls it up. No foul, no foul. Dunn comes down with it, looking for Brown.
That was 2 big misses.
It sure was.
You need Brown to hit it 3 right here, or at least get a basket.
The weird thing about that last Hanceville possession is they shot 2 layups and neither one of them was a foul call.
Right. Been unusual tonight.
So Holly Pond running a little bit of offense now.
Don't get a technical.
Yeah, Brown was kind of off balance, and number 11, Noah Douglas, just went up and knocked it out of bounds.
Ryan and Albright check back in for the Broncos. And
I don't know what we're doing on the subs right now. Do we have?
I think Clements was going to come back into the game, but his jersey
better
was
get somebody down here.
I think the official told him he'd have to wait till the next dead ball. Holly Pond with a box set.
Oh, okay.
God, it's a bad pass.
Davis makes the layup.
Yeah, it looked like Albright was going to try to pass it and then set a down screen for Colin.
Low side.
Carson Ryan
not being defended.
He missed
Can't get it to go.
Scoring woes continue for Holly Pond.
Have we hit a 3 tonight?
Oh, nice rip.
None.
Oh, your first basket right here.
Nope. Oh,
got it.
Fell.
That's Collins' first field goal and the 4th field goal of the night for Holly Pond. Cade
4
Albright
field
has
goals.
6.
Caden Albright has the other 3.
He has 3, and Colin Brown has 1.
And they're still in it. 4
They're
field
still in
goals
it.
for the whole game.
I don't know what time this one tipped, but it's been a long game.
It's like midnight. You get a long ride home. I don't live right next door.
There used to be an old joke, if you got the same officials all night, the last game they wouldn't call it tight because they want to get out of here.
That's
I don't think they want to
exactly
get out of here.
Right. I think they've got an apartment
They must.
rented for them tonight down there at College Park. Right?
Yeah.
If it's even still called that.
4:54 to go. Hanceville leads 40-31. Long
Wow.
pass
That's a walk.
by
That's
Clements.
a walk.
No
God,
call.
away with it.
The ball doesn't lie, Nate.
Nice step
Great
through by
move.
Ryan.
Cuts it to 7.
We need somebody in the middle. We need to reverse it.
The pressure is definitely helping.
Oh, wow.
Holly Pond, and that's another turnover.
That's a big turnover.
And Willoughby's going to send Albright and Owinger back in.
Yeah, offense for defense subs anytime he can get them
possession.
for the next couple minutes.
Big possession. Willoughby's so locked in that sometimes coaches forget about that, especially on the change possession, but he doesn't. He turns immediately and gets his guys in. Thumbs down, call by Willoughby.
Brush pick. Get a ball handoff here.
Oh.
Owinger gets him in
Oh,
the
he
air.
might could have drawn the foul.
I think he could have. Owinger's
Went
wide
into
open in the
him.
corner, but Brown's taking it in,
Jack
and if he gets
Gummit.
the
That's going to be 5 fouls on
and
Clements
Clements
as well.
is out, and that cuts the lead to 5 with Colin headed to the line. Diego does he's a baby. He's rocking the baby over there.
I love the
Listen,
thought
section.
process of
Evan Roden just pounded his chest on that.
I love the thought process from Clements. You know, if you're going to be a rim defender and you're not a shot blocker, taking a charge is the way to go. But I think he slid over a little late that time.
Yep.
And I like the patience on offense of Holly Pond running the set. Cade has done a good job of being really patient. He's had a few turnovers, but he has waited on those handoffs and made the right move a lot.
Be anxious to see if Hanceville figures out this 2-2-1. I'm sure Steven did that when he played for Tim as well, because it's been what he's done as far as pressure for as long as I can remember. But they've had a hard time with it.
They have.
And we're going to get a timeout by Steven Chandler. We're going to take a commercial break. We are back live here as the Bulldogs will take possession. Going to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors: Traditions Bank, Encore Sports Medicine, Cullman Electric Co-op, the Cullman Tribune, Ledgers, Home League Realty. Just a few that have helped support this tournament for us.
Just got a text from Eli Howard of Premier Bank, said he is loving this basketball game.
It's a big basket there from number 24,
Big
Connor
timeout.
Helms.
They figured out the press and have a chance for a three-point play.
If you're going to foul right there, he can't get that shot off.
You're right. You're right. I can't believe both teams aren't the double bonus.
We have been in every other quarter.
That's right.
See Braxton Broad over there on the trainer's table. Looks like he might have got his ankle tape, trying to get his shoe back on.
Cornelius has done a good job of guarding Colin earlier. Colin takes it in, gets a foul, misses, but he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Jake's played incredibly well. A little bit of a Holly Pond connection right there. You know, Mark has taught at Holly Pond forever.
That's right.
Yep. Fun fact, Mark is the reason that I taught science when I started teaching. So, great guy.
Colin hits his first.
He used to spend some time on the golf course when he was coaching at Holly Pond.
That's right.
Jake played football this year, and his dad was actually teaching at Holly Pond, coaching at
Hanceville.
That was the most awkward conversation I've ever had with Mark Cornelius.
And the pressure still
we didn't
applied.
play all this year, so.
Yeah, but it was the right thing.
Didn't count.
Right there, right across half court. That's the spot. That's where you want to get him.
Time out.
Don't is dead. And
good. Get that out.
Good play.
Great pass.
7-point lead by the Bulldogs. Inbound to Colin Brown.
I thought he was in trouble, and he just stepped through.
He was in trouble.
Yeah, he got very lucky there.
Threw a dime right through the defense.
Colin's going to draw another foul and go to the line again. And I'm really surprised Cornelius hasn't been called on a hand check. He's checking it pretty often, which Colin's drawing, like creating the contact when he goes in, but Cornelius is checking him early.
You may have to think about running two at him right now and making him give it up because he's getting to the line every single time.
This one there. But,
at this point.
Got to hit him.
I don't know if Holly Pond will get enough stops, but on offense, it's been spread out and let Colin go. And
yep.
And this will be Colin's 23rd free throw of the game.
At this point, I'd like to know the record for Cullman County tournament. I don't know if that's out there somewhere.
I don't know if it's out there.
Guys, we're probably not far from being in the book statewide.
Yeah, statewide on free throw attempts. I'll pull that up while we got a second.
Total free throw attempts?
Total?
50 yet?
I'd have to look.
Got to be
way
over
40. 50. Yeah. If Colin's got 23.
40 or something, probably.
Oh, nobody's back, guys.
We're at 42.
It's probably not record yet.
No. The individual state record in one game is 23. Colin is 6 away from that.
23 makes.
No, 29 attempts.
29 attempts.
And Colin has 23 attempts. That's a carry.
Yep. Can't disagree with that one.
It seems like I remember when in Cold Springs in '99 was played West Point in the county championship, and the girls, and one of those girls shot 28, if I remember correctly.
I would say Colin goes to the line again before this is over.
That's a great
look at the basket. Good head fake.
Basket by Olinger, and that cuts the lead to 6. 2:23 to go. We're going to get a full timeout, I believe. And we are going to take a quick commercial break for our sponsors. And welcome back to CCBOE TV. Hanceville versus Holly Pond, your last game of the night. And this game's been well over an hour in. We've had tons of fouls. We are actually pretty close to breaking an individual record for the state of Alabama on free throw attempts. Colin Brown has shot 23. He is 6 away from tying the state record of attempts. And they trail by 6.
It's going to be a long 2:23.
Yep.
Holly Pond changing up the pressure a little bit. I think it's
Colin hasn't been in the front of that pressure any.
Yeah.
But you get a layup if you get a turnover because he's at the basket.
Hanceville going to be a little patient here with a 6-point
You
lead,
have
just
to be
over 2
patient.
minutes to
There's
go.
no need to shoot unless they come out and make you drive the ball.
And Willoughby's got some fouls to give, not individually, but on the team side.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a good job by Jones there to keep that alive.
Noah with the ball, drives, open floater, missed. On
Again
rebound,
with offensive
gets
rebound.
it out. Boston Gibbs gets scored on there, and that's an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Hanceville needs one big stop right here to get control of the game.
Yep.
It's a good look. Almost going to call a foul on the floor.
Which will put them in the
back at the
double
line.
bonus. So Boston will go to the line and shoot 2.
We had stoppage for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there.
This is Boston's 16th attempt of the night. And he gets the first.
Good job.
Did someone fall off?
I think a small child fell.
A little baby
yeah.
did. Short. Good roll.
Rattles that one in to bring the lead back to 6. Colin at the front of the pressure. And Hanceville's in no hurry. And there goes foul.
No.
And that's 4 on Colin.
That's 4.
Yeah, they're a long way from the bonus. He's got to get guys in that
Willoughby
that don't
saying,
have 4
"Not you."
fouls.
Yeah, Willoughby just told Colin, anybody but you.
Right now, them not being in the bonus is a detriment to Holly
Yes.
Pond. Because you don't want to have to foul 3 times to put them in the bonus.
And Olinger out
You
of the
don't
game.
have a ton to give fouls. You know, Cade can't foul, Olinger can't foul.
He's going to get Colin out as well. Now
Yeah.
anybody in the game just
Except
go hard.
Gibbs.
And if they
Except
foul, they
Gibbs.
foul. Yeah, I think he was maybe going to get
And here's
Gibbs there.
up front. He
set us up
can't
late.
foul. He's the only one.
Two more.
And I'm
put him in the
surprised,
bonus.
Nate, that we're not seeing what he did against Fairview, where he sent Dunn out on the off-ball foul.
Yeah. He needs to hold number 2 right now. That's what he's doing.
Yep. He's
and he got away.
fouling. Yeah.
It's going to be foul number 4.
If I'm Hanceville, I'm going to run somebody down here, and I'm going to throw it.
Just throw it deep.
All the way to the back court. Any second that ticks off is in your favor right now.
And Coach Willoughby gets a timeout for the Broncos, and he wants a full. And we are going to take a short commercial break. And we are live here at Wallace State Community College. A timeout by Holly Pond, and most of it was spent with Coach Willoughby talking to the officials. Adam, give us a little bit of insight on what you think that conversation might have been.
Yeah, so right here before Hanceville even throws the ball in, if you grab somebody, it would be a foul. But if the official deems that you intentionally grabbed them, that's an intentional foul.
2 shots in the ball.
So if Coach Willoughby kind of tells the official, hey, watch, we're going to the official's going to tell him and say, hey, well,
I've got to call
that's
that
an intentional foul because you're
Willoughby
intentionally
just
grabbing
wanted the no clock to tick off, and so he was a little bit upset about that.
It's a good strategy if you can do it without it being intentional, because you pick who you want to shoot free throws and no clock runs. Obviously, Coach Chandler is going to try to get the ball to his better free throw shooters if you inbound it.
And Davis gets the first of those two. And he hits the second as well.
If you're Hanceville right here, do not foul.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put anybody on the line to let them score with no time running off the clock.
Cornelius is on Brown. Collins going to have to shoot a three probably. He does. Rims that out. It comes up with Ryan. Back to Olinger. Back to Ryan. Ryan for three. Bang. Got it.
It's the first three-point make of the game for Holly Pond.
Wood. Willoughby takes another timeout. I believe this one's going to be a 30. And it is a 30.
It's probably getting close to being out of them, if not already.
Yeah, they haven't held up the 0 to the officials, so I think he may have one more.
Yep.
He's got one.
He's got one left.
Miss Day saying he's got one. Hanceville has 3.
Okay. Yeah, I knew Chandler hadn't called very many tonight.
If you've got 3 and you get it in and have any trouble whatsoever, use it.
Well, use those 3 timeouts in the place of 3 turnovers if you get in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because if you get a turnover here in a bucket, you're a possession.
Yep.
Colin Brown is not in the game, so it appears that he's not going to give up much time for the turnover. He's probably going to foul quickly.
Yeah, they'll try to steal an inbound pass and then probably foul immediately.
Runner.
Yeah, they might try to get one trap. Nope.
No traps. And 1.1 ticks off. So you're happy with that if you're Coach Willoughby.
You know, we've talked a little bit about the foul rule, and this is where it changes too. You know, you put a guy at the line for 2, you don't have a chance to miss the front end of a one-on-one and just go. You know, they get 2 every time.
Holly Pond's almost in a situation to where they can try to get the steal first before you foul.
I agree.
And he does miss the first. And now Willoughby runs back in his 4 foul guys.
Yeah, I thought maybe in the backcourt they might try to trap one time and see if they can force a turnover.
I don't think he wants any time to tick off. And he misses the second, so you got a chance to make it one possession.
Got to go.
One big shot away.
You don't have long. Colin for 3, rims it out.
Good rebound.
Got the foul and goes right back up. Now, Cade is statistically not a great
right now.
free throw shooter for us, but tonight he is 50%. He has been 1 for 1. I mean 1 for 2, I'm sorry. 50%, 1 for 1.
Fairview math.
That's
Fairview
right.
math, yep.
And Cade hits the first.
So Coach Willoughby is going to leave Colin in the game this time.
And Boston as well.
Ooh.
So the only 2 on the floor that can foul are Dunn and Ryan.
Get in there.
Didn't drop.
Misses that.
Now.
And Dunn's going to foul. And Ryan's got to foul.
Yeah, Ryan needs to get some. That's good. That's good right there.
And that's a good shooter, though, for the Bulldogs.
Needs 2 right here. Not 1. He needs 2.
Going to get Olinger coming back into the game after the first, and I believe Twitty's going to come out of the game and let Cornelius come back in if he makes the second.
He misses
0 for 3, the last 3 free throws.
I think there are no good matchups for Colin Brown, but I think Coach Chandler likes Cornelius on him more than anybody else.
I agree. He's played really well tonight.
Really great defense from Jake.
You can't take anything away from what they've been able to do defensively.
Misses both, and Albright comes up with it. And the ball's to Brown. 4-point game, 31 to go. Fourth quarter.
Just attack.
Colin Brown misses. Rebound.
Attack. Yes!
Got it. And that's Olinger.
Let's go.
And that's a 2-point game. And I believe Willoughby has called his last timeout.
Use his final timeout.
And it's a full. So that is Willoughby's final timeout of the game. 23.5 remain. Hanceville leads by 2. They have missed 4 straight free throws.
If you're Hanceville, you got to understand right now that when you throw it in, they're not going to come grab you. They're going to have an opportunity to trap and get a steal first. So this is not automatic 2 free throws if you get it in.
So Holly Pond out of timeouts. If you get down under, I'd say probably 8, maybe 7 seconds.
Yes.
Even if they score, Hanceville just leaves it alone. The clock runs out.
I'm talking about Hanceville being 0 for 4 on their last 4 free throws. The last 3 possessions Holly Pond's has started with a 3-pointer from Colin. They've all been missed.
Missed and then offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
And the Bulldogs are going to throw it in up to 23.5, fourth
I like
quarter.
JT Davis right here.
He's going to get a run out.
That's
got him.
out. Does he finish?
Oh, my goodness.
And it's 20 seconds, and it's a 2-point game. Holly Pond brings it up. Olinger, 3 to short. And that's a turnover.
That was where Coach Willoughby didn't have a timeout, so
and
he
didn't have
get
Colin Brown
back in the game.
Wow.
Get him in right now.
And
he's
they're
going to try
going
to
to quickly foul.
Quick foul.
And there's Asher. And he's going to send Noah Jones to the line. Wow, what a big miss there by JT Davis, but they come up so lucky.
Unfortunate situation for Coach not to have any timeouts. I'm not sure the shot from Sawyer is probably exactly what he wanted, but without Brown in the game,
and Sawyer
probably didn't really know what they wanted to do on offense.
No, you didn't know what to run. You didn't have your facilitator. You had no timeouts.
Oh,
Noah misses it, so
5 in a row.
It's still a one-possession game, even if he hits it. And Colin Brown's back in the game along with Ryan.
So you got another situation here. If you're Holly Pond, if you're down 2, Colin Brown, take it to the basket. Head down and go.
Get to the rim.
If you're down 3, you're just trying to get any look possible.
Yeah, and you don't want to set the screen and get a moving screen or anything like that. You just want to try to get a look.
Box out's key right here.
Chandler has his timeouts. He's looking at the ref.
Oh,
he
my
misses.
God.
But an
Jones
offensive
comes up
rebound.
with it. And Colin can't foul. Colin can't foul. 7.1.
Oh, wow.
6 feet.
Might have been a missed travel there, but the refs do not make that call. 7.1 remain. JT Davis, the last Bulldog to hit a free throw. And a
Someone just got it
on, I believe,
my
Noah.
goodness.
No. Did he call it on?
He just called Noah Jones.
Called it on Noah Jones.
Oh, my. Unbelievable.
Colin draws a
technical.
But we saw Noah talking earlier tonight during the free throw.
So we're going to have.
So they'll get
JT
2.
Davis will shoot 2. And then I would assume Colin Brown will shoot 2. And then Holly Pond will throw the ball in on the side.
I can't believe they call a technical foul right there after a game like this. I mean, he better have said something really bad.
That was his 5th foul. So to reset here, Noah Jones misses 2 free throws. Gets his own rebound.
They potentially walk.
Slides out of half court.
6 foot to half court.
Gets to JT Davis. We get a foul.
He's your best free throw shooter so far going to the line, and then a technical's call.
And Noah Jones is saying something at the top of the key to Colin Brown.
Wow. And JT
Davis
that
misses
one out.
the first.
So now you've got Colin going to shoot 2. If JT hits this one, he still can't take the lead or even tie it.
But Holly Pond will. He misses both.
Unbelievable.
And JT Davis
8
misses
straight?
both. That is 7 straight.
7 straight.
Come on, Colin.
And now Colin's going to the line. Tonight, Colin is, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5,
gonna take a
6,
minute.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's hit 18 and he's missed 4. He's missed 5. 18 of 23.
He makes the first.
Of 24.
1 point game.
Breathe.
7.1 with the Bronco possession. No timeouts for Willoughby. Colin hits it. It's a tied ball game with a Bronco basketball. No timeouts. Does Chandler call the timeout and give Willoughby a shot, or does he just play it out?
No chance he calls timeout.
Because if you foul, you're going to the line. It's a double bonus.
He's calling his defense.
Willoughby's got to get the ball in Colin's hands. Looking to Gibbs. Turnover. Who's he going to go?
No.
Off Black.
That is terrible.
It's going Hanceville. So Hanceville ball. Colin's trying to get the call, and I believe Chandler is going to get a timeout here. It's a full 5.9 remain. Tied game. Hanceville ball.
That was a tough play on the sideline there.
We have a full
not even
timeout,
close.
and we are going to head to commercial break.
What the heck are we looking at?
One might be tempted to say, excuse me, Mr. Grill Man, there appears to be a little extra burger on my burger. You're dang right there is. Everybody goes to Milo's.
5.9 remain. Hanceville ball, tied ball game. Stephen Chandler gets a full timeout, and he'll see what he sets up. Willoughby has no timeouts. It's been a ball game, boys.
Quite the ball game. Nothing went as planned for anybody.
JT Davis takes it to the rim.
That's good hands by Colin Brown there.
And a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And we'll see how much time
we got to put some time on
it. It would be Holly Pond's ball on the possession.
Got to put some time on that clock.
Surely they're not going to put much time up.
Half a second.
0.3. We went through this earlier.
Yeah, I would say this is similar to the foul call. They probably can't technically call a jump ball with no time on the clock, so I would assume they'll put 0.3.
Dr. Barnett sent us a text. Unbelievable.
Oh, actually, they're going to go 1.5.
100%. It's unbelievable, Dr. Barnett. 1.5.
They're going 1.5 here. Again, Coach Willoughby has no timeouts to try to draw something up.
No, and you got Colin here, and they're tripling him. You want to draw a foul if you can. It's a deep pass. Gibbs out of bounds, and it stays here. 0.3.
So now you cannot catch and shoot.
It's a tip.
Has to be at least 0.4 for you to be able to catch and shoot.
They called that ours? Oh,
he said Holly Pond ball, yes.
All you can do
they
is
gave
throw
us
it
a tip. It's a tip. You got to go Cade. He's the tallest guy on the floor. He's the one that can get the reach. You tip it to him. And it's nothing. And we are having some free basketball, boys.
Oh, man. Eli Clements have both fouled out for Hanceville. Holly Pond has Olinger, Gibbs, Brown, Albright, all with 4.
All with 4.
Coach Willoughby was out of timeout. Since it's overtime, he'll have 1, and they'll add 1 to whatever Hanceville had.
Colin Brown has attempted 25 free throws. The state record is 29.
State record is on the table now for
and we're
for
a little. I mean, we could be a little off there. He may have 24. He may have 26.
I'm looking over at Danny's paper, and
there's a lot of scribbling.
It looks like he's taking the SAT. He's got Circles bubbled in everywhere.
That's
So Kathy
funny.
Day has the official on that, and we'll say that at the end, but definitely close no matter what.
And, of course, we will not reset foul counts or anything, so both teams going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
And Willoughby gains 1 timeout, correct?
Yep, correct.
What in the world is happening?
What a ball game.
It's one of the more wild finishes. We had a game at Cold Springs earlier this year. They were down, I think, 3 with 3 seconds left, and the other team had the ball. They got a technical for having too many players on the court.
Oh, my goodness.
And then they intentionally fouled because they didn't know they were in the bonus. And
Good hustle by Brown, and he gets it back, and they're going to start the flow of the ball game. We were 17-17 at halftime, guys. We're 51-51.
Be still, Cage.
So, again, we're seeing –
and Colin Brown takes
nice
it in,
finish.
and he hits the layup.
Coach Willoughby kind of out of his comfort zone there. Didn't run any Princeton stuff, just high pick and roll, letting his best ball player go.
Let him go. Let him go. You don't have to be in a rush if you're Hanceville. There's plenty of time. The game feels so rushed, but we've reset.
Nice finish there.
Cade was forward. Colin was forward. Can't do anything about that. That's a good play.
And Chandler's got to know that. He's got the chance to get the rim on the guys from Holly Pond. And that's going to be Cornelius.
Put him on the line.
But you know what?
Sends Colin to the line.
They haven't called the hand check into this point.
No, you're right. Cornelius
it was real tight for 3.5 quarters, and then they kind of let them play to close the game, and then
Cornelius
looks like maybe tighten back up.
He's bumped him all game. Cornelius has 4. And Colin hits that, and that unofficially his 26th attempt.
Daniel, I have to wonder about the health of Braxton Broad. He was on the trainer's table earlier. Came back in for a real short.
Oh, my goodness.
And Colin gets
and we had nobody down for the rebound, and Colin got his own rebound on a terrible free throw attempt.
And if
put it
my
back.
stats are correct, which I don't think they are, so let's not put much stock into that. This will be his 29th attempt.
So this will tie the state record.
If I'm even close. And Colin hits the first.
Colin Brown, players just make plays. He's honestly had a tough game. He didn't shoot it well from the field. He's 0 for from behind the three-point line. He's probably missed more free throws than he normally would miss.
Yeah.
But just big-time players make plays.
Make big plays, man. He's played unbelievable.
Just be careful
smart,
here defensively.
Don't foul.
But back to my point about Broad, he came back in for a real short period of time and hasn't played much since then.
He has not. It was like an ankle he had.
Deep 3, Tweedy missed. Rebound, Colin Brown. He's everywhere.
Right place, right time.
He is everywhere.
They try to trap him to get the ball out of his hands, but
oh, I thought he was going to pull it.
No.
Reset, 2:36 to go. Holly Pond leads by 3. Cornelius is gone.
So this will be 31.
And this is 31 unofficially.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So
did you cook supper? Can I come to y'all's house? I'm losing it.
And Colin is headed to the line.
Not just that Colin has shot that many, but
and he rims that one out.
I don't know who this lady is behind me.
Gibbs has had 16,
but we
I
had
believe.
a very interesting conversation when Hanceville played at our place. So I just asked her if I could come over for supper because I was hungry.
And he misses 2.
And Colin misses both of those.
Missed the state record, I think, if that's the state record.
Yeah, that.
I think it was on attempts, though, right?
29 attempts. I'm actually
so that was 31 attempts.
I don't know if Emily will check her phone, but we're going to stay live here. So we are staying alive, 2:27 to go, 56 Holly Pond, 53 Hanceville. It's 10:03 in Hanceville, Alabama. Ty, how long have we been streaming?
We're over 2 hours. We got to be over 2 hours.
Early and midway through the third, I was concerned about Holly Pond players fouling out. Now Hanceville has had, 3 players foul out. Again, lost Carson Garrett to injury early in the game, and potentially looks like maybe Braxton Broad has shut it down for an injury.
And Bob Cuss texted me and said 31 is the official state record of attempts. It has happened twice. That's
3 times
on the HSAA. So most free throws made in a game is 29, which I don't think we're close. I think he's made 23. I'd have to look.
So he's tied the state record.
Unofficially.
Yeah. Hands up, don't foul.
Good drive by Twilley, just couldn't get it to fall.
Get it to him. All right.
It's number 1, Drake Bentley guarding Brown for the first time tonight.
Collin to the lane.
Left hand, nice
up. And that is a 5-point lead for the Broncos, 156.
That feels like a very commanding 5-point lead right now.
Oh, he's wide open. Nobody's there.
Nice.
And that's a big shot. Brings it back. Chandler gets a timeout.
Coach Willoughby was down in his best defensive stance right there, but it didn't help.
And 6 defenders. So a 30-second timeout by Hanceville.
I'll tell you what, I am absolutely loving these text messages from some of our alumni. So Cody Nelson says, would you please go tell Coach to finish this thing? I need to go to bed.
Hey, y'all want to talk? I have to drive back to Cold Springs tonight.
You just go straight to work in the morning. Quick shout out to CCBOE TV bringing this live. Dr. Barnett, Assistant Superintendent Richard Orr, Ty Watwood, and the gang. We are so thankful for those guys and putting this together. Trapped. Collin pulls it out, splits the defenders.
Too smooth with the handles.
He is very smooth with it. Same screen, same play. Collin
Step back.
3.
Oh, his first 3 of the game, and it is a big one.
Collin Brown gets a technical.
He is going to be out of the game,
and
as
he
has just picked up a technical foul that will be his 5th.
Yes, he's gone. 131. He is an emotional player. He does play with a lot of emotions. He's a really good kid. He wasn't doing anything taunting wise, but
well, I really didn't like Noah Jones's.
I agree with you on that,
and I didn't like that. The technical
I don't
fouls
like either
have
of
been a
those.
huge impact.
We've been playing for almost 2 hours, and there's high emotions. This tournament means so much to Cullman County, so much to Cullman County athletes.
I've always been of the opinion if you see a technical foul,
it needs to be an obvious.
Somebody in the gym needs to know why there was a technical foul besides that official.
Yeah,
and maybe that player, because honestly, on Noah Jones, him and the official are probably the only people in this gym that know what happened.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing right here with
Same
Collin.
thing there. Yeah.
The official and Collin are the only people who probably really know what happened.
I'm not a fan of those technical fouls at all.
And I feel like that Noah and Collin were unfairly punished for playing with high emotions.
I agree, 100%.
That's tough.
So that cuts it. He misses the second. It's going to be a 5-point game. Hanceville's going to inbound the ball here on the side.
I think
the biggest thing is the fact that Brown is out of the game. Can Holly Pond handle pressure? Do they have somebody else that can step up and make free throws?
Oh, there's a lot of time, guys.
There's a ton of time. 1:31 to go. Several guys out for the game.
Don't foul. That's
and
good drive. Yeah.
Boston is going to be gone as well.
And that's an obvious foul. He's got to be better
call.
than that.
He's not happy with the call,
that's
but
a bad
he was
spot.
not there at all.
Just to recollect here, where we started and where we are now. Carson Garrett's out with injury. Braxton Broad appears to be out with injury. Cornelius is out with 5. Clements is out with 5. Noah is out with 5.
Noah Jones, yep.
Then for Holly Pond, Boston is out with 5, and Collin is out with 5.
Yeah, correct. And they've got 3 with 4, I think. 3 guys with 4 fouls.
So we are 7 guys out.
Yeah, Albright and Olinger both have 4, I know.
We got work tomorrow.
I like that one. We've got work tomorrow.
Hey, did we hear a 1 hour delay for Hanceville and Holly Pond?
I'm for that.
At least the drive
I see
home
a
from
text
Hanceville
coming real quick.
I don't
from
think
Dr.
that's going to
Barnett.
happen after being out for the last 5 days.
And 24 hits that.
Oh,
So Helms
Brings
makes
it
the
to
first.
4.
He's had a really solid second half.
And he hits the second. And it's a one-possession ball game, 1:21 to go. How will the Broncos handle the pressure without their star player, Colin Brown?
It's pretty quick on the
Oh, after
foul,
a quick
I feel
foul.
like.
Not sure.
Unless, maybe through scouting, maybe they feel like Ryan's not a good foul shooter, in which case I'm fine with it.
I mean, I don't know his stats officially. He's a pretty solid shooter, though.
Yeah.
The past month, he has shot the ball incredibly well.
Well, you're down one possession. Their best players on the bench. You would think you let it
I don't
play
think I
out.
fouled
for
I would have
2
risked that,
seconds.
yeah.
I would turn up the pressure and see who from Holly Pond will handle the basketball at this point.
Right.
Come on, Carson, let's go.
Dr. Barnett said, don't be late to school. Carson Ryan misses both.
Ryan misses both.
Don't
JT
foul.
Davis with the ball.
Slide your feet. Good defense. That's
Good
really
D
good
by
defense
Asher.
right there.
There's a 3 by 24.
Helms
Oh,
passes
he's wide
it
open
up.
underneath.
20 for 3. Missed. Rebound.
Oh, good hustle by Davis.
Olinger saves
save it under there.
They call it out.
Great effort. Great effort, Sawyer.
57.8 to go in overtime. I almost said fourth quarter. That was long ago.
Yeah, you go back to the end of regulation there.
Don't foul him.
It's a good drive.
Carson Ryan, good D, and they're going to
over
go.
the back?
He's going the other way.
He's going over the back.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
So Ryan's going to go shoot 2 again on the other end.
And talk about this officiating crew. They started at 4. They tipped their first game at 4. They've been officiating for 6 hours and 11 minutes.
6 hours?
Well, I mean, you take your breaks, so
That's a good point.
I guess really probably of game time, maybe 4, 4.5. But
I go back
Wow.
to the end of regulation and Hanceville missing the 8 straight free throws,
Yeah.
I believe it was, when Holly Pond was intentionally fouling and putting them on the line.
There's been a lot of late game conversations too, by the way.
A lot of delays.
Yes.
Now Ryan has missed 3
Carson
straight.
front, he's hit the front of that rim 3 in a row.
Getting you
Still
legs.
one
Come on.
possession game.
There it is.
He misses that
No,
one.
This is 4 in a row.
Hanceville rebound. 46 seconds, and they needed a 3 to tie.
10's the one that they want to shoot it, I would think.
Yeah, I would think 40's the one that's to shoot. He drives,
Don't let him get it off.
and he's headed to the line.
I like that by Twitty. Don't worry about trying to get a 3. It's real early still. They've obviously shown that they're willing to call fouls. Get into the paint, try to get to the foul line. I like that play by Twitty.
Twitty misses the front end of the.
I think we're 2 out of 14 or so.
It's bad.
2 out. Missed about 12 going back to the last couple of minutes of regulation.
Number 10, Fox Westall, has picked up his 4th foul.
Misses
I
both,
agree, Doc
and there's going to be an
Barnett. That's
off-ball
gonna be
foul.
5 on
Cade
Albright.
Albright. Cade's gone.
I've never seen a game. I tell you what, this might take the cake over our 4 overtime game that we had with West Point back in 2016.
Not only with fouls, but with injuries in play too. That is the 8th player to leave the court and not come back. Hey, if it was JV girls, we wouldn't have enough. They only had 7.
They only had 7. Hey, Holly Pond has 1 player on the bench left. Probably not an issue. If we was to go to another overtime,
Hanceville has
huge
1.
issue.
I think Jacob Keith's the only guy, not counting
Braxton,
Broad, who's out
I
with
think
injury.
you're right. Yeah.
Willoughby's letting Cade know about that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily the foul call.
Wow.
I think it was the high
Helms
five.
misses again. don't think it was necessarily the foul call Willoughby's upset with. Albright just got beat to the loose ball. He got out-hustled and gave up offensive rebound.
Got a rebound, box out.
He rims that one in.
Helms
2-point ball game, 35.5.
Get it in.
Inbound to Olinger. Olinger's going to dribble it up.
Just play a little bit.
We're under 30, 28.
Okay.
Gets the foul call. Not sure how many that is on Tweety.
I was telling Hanceville, just play a little bit. Holly Pond without probably their two best or two of their better ball handlers in the game.
Dr. Cindy Roden told us we better calm down or the refs are going to call a foul on us.
We might. We get ejected too.
Oh, man. What are we doing?
Olinger's short.
Olinger leaves it short.
What's the timeout situation? I've kind of gotten lost here.
I don't think Willoughby's used his.
He has not used his one in overtime, so he has one.
Get in there.
Sawyer rims that one in. He goes
in.
1 for 1 or 1 for 2. God, that's the second time I did that.
Might have traveled there, but
18 seconds, 3-point game, timeout Chandler.
That's a good timeout call.
If you can, I think you get a quick 2 here. I don't think you have to shoot the 3.
I tell you, I hate to be critical, but the foul shooting from both teams has been
it's bad.
Oh, I would love to see the
atrocious.
I would love to see the
I wonder what the total free throw record is for both teams put together.
We've got to be close.
We gotta be close.
Putting them up
Got to
there.
be close.
That's unbelievable.
Nate, you need to post that tonight on Holly Pond High School. We'll get the book from Emily, and you can let the people know on their records.
If we can just speed through this 17 seconds, then we may do that.
Everybody's thinking the same thing, double overtime.
If we go double overtime, I may take a quarter of a day.
Look, I don't have any hair to lose. I mean, it's already all fell out.
Looking at Danny's sheet here, Colin Brown has shot, I'm going to say somewhere between 25 and 50 free throws. Just somewhere in between the two.
There are so many scribbles beside Colin Brown's name.
Oh, wow.
17.4 remain. Holly Pond leads by 3. Hanceville ball. Got to have a 3 to tie. I think they're going to
front court. Picks up his dribble.
Shoot it.
Oh.
Kick back.
Back to Helms.
7 seconds.
Step back.
6,
Nope.
5.
Great
Willie
job.
with Olinger. 4. Step back. 3. Off the mark.
glass.
Ball game. Broncos win.
Wow.
Holly Pond moves on
What a
in
game.
thriller. What a ball game. Good
Holly
final
Pond,
here.
62 to 59. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Hey, Danny,
Yes, sir.
it's a great day to be a Bronco.
It's a great day to be a Bronco. Holly Pond wins 62-59. Your
What did we
first
just
round
watch?
matchup. Unreal. And they will take on the winner of West Point and
Cold
Who do they
Springs tomorrow night.
Cold Springs.
Yep. West Point, Cold Springs tomorrow night.
The winner will take on Holly Pond Friday at 7:30, I believe. And that's going to be it for CCBO TV tonight. We appreciate all the follows, all the listens. We will be back tomorrow night at 4. A big thank you to Dr. Barnett, Richard Orr, Ty Waltwood, Alan Dunkling. There's so many to name. Thank you all so much, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for watching CCPOE.TV, a service of Cullman County Schools.